What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today I've got something very special for you. You can already see it. It is a Russell. It is not just any Russell. It is an A- Russell with giant killer skill damage, holy damage, actually nice roll, 7,181 attack and 2,490 soul power on there. And we're going to use that thing to, well, hopefully clear SL35 Light without any transcendence heroes. So that will be fairly interesting. We've tried that in the past to go forward there. I think right now we have the strongest light non-transcendence hero lineup we've ever had on this account. You can see it's 39 million attack. One minor concern, I was hoping Russell could be our main damage dealer. We'll have to see how that works out, because currently I have a fan on him. Fan is a pretty good artifact. We have a crit damage stone, which I thought would be a good idea. And then I look at my stats and I notice this guy has 28% crit because, well, we don't really get crit from anywhere somehow. We have crit damage, but no crit. So, yeah, bit of a problem there. We can fix it. I mean, it's not unfixable. We could just run a Punisher Staff for an extra 15% crit, which would bring us to 43, which is alright. But right now, still might not be enough. We'll have to see about that. But that Russell is actually not the only hero that we have. We have an SS tier EOS with 47 million attack, so even more. We have Giant Killer Holy Armor Hunter Focus with precision on there. We don't have enough crit to actually activate that that Hunter's Focus though, which is a bit ugly. And we can't really do a whole lot on her for that, so Hunter's Focus is going to be a little bit dead. But that's about it. We have an A- EOS with Giant Killer Defier Precision, also near 33 million attack. Yeah, and the rest is fairly basic. Well, we also have an A- Tussilago. So that is going to be, our lineup is going to be 2 times EOS, going to be Natalia, it's going to be Russell, and then we are going to run our Andrea and our Tussilago in there, and we're going to see how that works out. Will be difficult, I reckon. Will probably not be easy, but all the more interesting, I guess. I think we might be able to beat the earlier stages. Oh, that is cheating. We don't do that. But I reckon the boss stage is going to be different beast there. So we'll have to look for that. It would be nice to have V4 on those guys, but yeah, kind of not possible. 3.3 billion power though, so let's just see. And let's see what we are able to do here, if we can survive. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, we have the Dazzle now. Dazzle is helpful indeed. Let's see, Russell's in the air, that is good. Let's see his damage. Getting the Phoenix there, taking a few hits, that is okay. And I think those pinks can't even crit. So that's not really the problem. Little bit of a healing problem there. Actually doing good damage though. I mean, that is not bad. He is surviving well. We now got Dazzle on all of those guys, which makes the healing a bit easier. Tussilago in a bit of a peril. Takes a little bit. I think if we didn't run Unbending Will on her, she would not have that many problems. The Dazzle is coming in clutch. It just makes it so those enemies can only attack a single hero instead of attacking multiple heroes at once. Big hit there from the Russell. But we also get some very nice hits from the EOS. They're starting to ramp up. They are really ramping up on the later fights. Let's see who did the most damage there. It is Russell, followed by our EOS, and Tussilago didn't do badly. It's just that she didn't have Balance Strike, and you can see it kind of clearly here. So I think we're going to readjust there, getting some Balance Strike on that Tussilago, and I think that should already help make surviving a little bit easier. I mean, we are not really relying on Tussilago to deal any damage. It's just that she needs to survive a bit. If she can do that, then we are kind of good. This guy, I mean, I kind of want to run him with a bit more damage. But I guess the safe route and just having him a bit more defensive is probably a good idea. Let's just see the next stage. I mean, right now, damage wasn't too great. Damage was a problem last time. Ooh, now we have stun. Dazzle definitely going to help here. Then again, our Russell actually can't be CC'd when he's up in the air, so that's going to be good. Already getting some damage there, not too bad at all. And we're just have to get our EOS Suns up. They are kind of tanky, you can see the difference in damage numbers there. It's fairly interesting. I think Tussilago actually, when she does her big active skill, that might be some very decent damage here. That might be some very, very, very decent damage here. Okay, first enemy already dead. Looking kind of good. We are surviving fairly well. The EOS getting CC'd all the time. Bit weird. Bit weird. But now we are starting... Well, we're not really getting a sun up. Like, the sun up is more the transcendence EOS thing. But this thing, I don't know the name of the ability. And it does some very good damage. Then again, SS tier. 47 million attack, 39 million attack. You see the difference. But Tussilago actually managed to outdamage our Giant Kennedy Fire Precision EOS, so that worked out. And I kind of just like that we have a team that is just made from normal heroes and looks strong against SL35, so that's kind of funny. A damage output from the last boss might be a problem. I was thinking about buying an A- Andrea actually, but it was overpriced in the auction house. There was one, and I don't quite remember what the dude wanted for it, but it was a bit too much, and I thought, well, okay, we might manage to do it without it, and might manage to clear this stage without investing into such a copy. So I didn't go for it. So Russell got CC'd. We need him up in the air. And we need him to do basic attacks, because even those basic attacks, look how much damage that is from the basic attack. That is actually insane. And Rhea doing some very nice heals, actually. Very, very good. First kill there. That guy's actually going to revive. Next round, if we don't get CC'd, it's going up in the air again. Yep, looks good. We are up in the air, so now we're safe. And now we're waiting for that big hit and hoping those 28... Ooh, those 28% crit really doing some work there. Very, very nice. That was actually a decent Tussilago hit as well. Actually demolishing that. That's not even remotely bad. I mean, it's turn 9, but look at that hit. That was with crit. I mean, at that point, like a Punisher stuff would be nice, or having crit in the Awakening bonus stats. But now I'm giving you tips for Awakening bonus stats on Russell. So I don't know if that's really the way to go, but yeah, definitely still a strong hero. I was not disappointed there. This guy might be a problem. This guy might be a problem. I'm a bit afraid of that. I have to see. I think he hits the back row fairly hard. Yeah, that's our Tussilago gone. Our EOS is CC'd, and we are in a bit of a peril here. Russell's in the air. Oh. It's not good if we lose that many heroes. But we still have one more option left. We can go for crowns, which will make our team a whole lot tankier. Yeah, I think we'll have to readjust here a little bit. Yeah, that's the problem. The problem is really the damage output to the back row. And once you have that damage output to the back row, you kind of struggle to survive with the other heroes as well, even when they are tanky, because they just get hit way more. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's see. Let's give it another shot. But like, I don't know. Tussilago isn't really doing anything for us, and there is like barely any anti-stun tech. The reason they stun, by the way, or, well, not really the reason they stun, but some light heroes had stun immunity in the past. It's just an interesting fun fact. Kind of fits in that sense. But yeah, for now, it's mostly hateful. They hate on us, they stun us, and there's really not much we can do about it. I don't really see that working, to be honest. And that's quite sad, because the first rounds, they were so promising, and right now it's just like, yeah, okay. Just absolutely getting murdered. We could go for a second Andrea instead of that Tussilago, maybe even a third Andrea. But the output from the Russell, the damage there isn't enough. I could maybe just need more Russells. But then again, yeah, you have to get like huge stun RNG, and that's just not going to happen. You can skip the last 3 attempts, and then I think we are going to take the right step and just give up here, because I can see those attempts where just the Russell got destroyed, and the Russell did a little bit, but there's just no enemy ever close to dying here, and we can't really one-shot the boss. So yeah, I don't really see it right now. I think, I don't know, we're just going to need way more stats, or are going to do it in one click with any Transcendence hero, really. So the dream lives on to clear 35 with a Transcendence hero, or with a non-Transcendence hero team. It's just not that team, and probably going to have to build another Andrea, I reckon. But regarding the stun immunity, it's actually Faithblade has a passive. Where is it? Stun immunity as a passive skill. Kind of interesting. So, if you guys didn't know about that. Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. I'm probably going to cut out a big part in the middle, because there were like 30 minutes of attempts in there. Thank you guys for watching, though. Have a great day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I kind of missed the order on that one, but hope you enjoyed it and have a great day. See you in the next one.